Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this October the 30th, 2023. I can't believe it ain't but one more day in this month, and we'll be rolling into November the 1st there. Wow, I can't believe how time's flying. Won't be long, it'll be a new year here, 2024, right around the corner. But anyway, in today's video, we're going to be talking about the forecast for your Tuesday and Wednesday. Also, we're going to take a look at the weather radar across the nation. Also, we're going to take a look at the watches, warning, and advisory map for your location across the nation. Also, we're going to take a look at the National Hurricane Center, look at those two little tropical waves that we're watching. And also, we're going to take a look at the snowfall total at the end of this forecast cycle. So, stick around and do not miss a beat of this forecast. And also, go ahead and subscribe to this channel if you have not subscribed to it yet. Make sure you smash that subscribe button before you leave this video. Also, like these videos, share these videos, and let's go ahead and get the show on the road there, folks. Alright, as you can see here, we got some quiet conditions up here in southeast Canada, back over toward Maine, New Brunswick, also over toward Newfoundland, also down through New Hampshire, Connecticut, all the way back down into portion of Maryland, DC, and Northern Virginia, also back into southern portion of Canada, southwestern Canada, stretching all the way down into Washington, Oregon states. Far east is portion of Minnesota, Iowa, all the way down toward Kentucky, Tennessee, Georgia, northern Florida as well, central Florida, all the way back to Texas, all the way back into northern central Mexico, the Gulf of California, including California as well. Alright, we got some shower activity down here across northern Mexico, southern Texas to the Gulf of Mexico, extending all the way into southeast Louisiana, southern Alabama, Mississippi. Shower and thunderstorm activity down here around the Florida Keys, also into South Florida, just west of the Bahamas. Got some shower activity off the coastal waters through South Carolina, North Carolina, all the way up into the coastal waters off the Rhode Island and Connecticut region as well. Also, we got some mixed precipitation up here around Indiana, back into western North Carolina, maybe northern Georgia as well, through West Virginia, Pennsylvania, New York, also back down into the Great Lakes region up here as well. Also, we got some snow flying up here as well, extending all the way into northern Michigan, Wisconsin, northeast Illinois, northwestern Indiana, and also into Michigan as well. All of this activity is for your Tuesday, October 31st. Alright, here's your forecast for your Wednesday. Conditions over southeast Canada, back into Maine, New Hampshire, also back into New Brunswick, also in the portions of areas of Newfoundland, also down toward Maryland, Delaware, DC to the Carolinas, much of Florida, all the way back to Louisiana, far north of Minnesota, Wisconsin, back to portion of Montana, back toward California, Gulf of California, northern and central Mexico as well, back into Texas and surrounding areas. Alright, we got shower activity over here in the Pacific Ocean, also back into northwest California through Oregon, Washington State. Also we got shower activity down here just off the coast of Florida, down toward the Florida Keys. Same over here in portions of Delaware and Connecticut, all the way back up to eastern Maine as well. Got some shower activity there as well. Alright, we got some mixed precipitation over here in Washington and Idaho, and also Montana. Got a little bit of freezing rain over northern Montana. A little bit of snow up here in southern Canada, also back in northern Minnesota. Also, we have mixed precipitation up here around Lake Superior, and also Lake Huron, also back in toward Michigan area as well, northern Indiana, all the way back into West Virginia, Pennsylvania, all the way back into Vermont, New Hampshire region, and Massachusetts area as well. All of this activity is for your Wednesday, November the 1st, 2023. Alright, take a look at the weather radar. We're going to start off with this up here. This is some snow shower activity up here around Minnesota, back into through the Dakotas as well. Also up here around Lake Superior, northern portions of the Great Lakes region, northern Michigan also. We can travel to the east here. We got shower activity up here around northern Maine through New Brunswick. Also just eastern Maine through Boston, back over toward Buffalo, New York. Also down toward Pittsburgh, getting a few scattered showers around the area. New York City, back down to Philadelphia, Washington, D.C., all the way just west of Richmond, all the way through West Virginia, extending just west of Knoxville, extending all the way through Mississippi, back down into southern Louisiana. Got some shower activity also into much of Virginia, also back a few scattered showers in western North Carolina there as well. Alright, as we continue to move a little further to the south, south of Austin and also east of San Antonio, down into southern Texas. Also, we got some scattered shower down here just north of Havana, Cuba in the Gulf of Mexico as well, and a little bit off the coastal waters of the Carolinas. and everybody else looks a-okay. Alright, let's move on to the watches warning advisory map for your locating across the nation. Alright, you can see we still got them few counties up here in Maine with winter weather advisories there. Same up here in northern Michigan, also northern Wisconsin, and a little bit up here in portions of Minnesota. We have a winter storm warning there as well. Frost advisory extending from up here near a portion of Connecticut all the way back into portion of Pennsylvania, northern Virginia. So you got a few special marine warnings there off the coast of Delaware and also down into portion of eastern Virginia. Small craft advisory, gale warnings in effect from up here near Maine all the way down to the Carolina coastal area. Same down here in the Big Bend area of Florida, all the way back into eastern Mexico, a little bit over here in southern California. Alright, we got freeze watches in effect. These freeze watches will be extended north and east as we continue to progress through tonight and again on your Tuesday. So you'll see more freeze warnings and also watches up and down the Atlantic coast here as we continue to move forward, that is. So, alright, we got some special weather statements here in South Carolina, down here in portions of Alabama, Panhandle, Florida, Georgia. This is some fire weather concerns as the frontal boundary moves through. Relative humidity may reach below 30%, which could ignite wildfire development. Also up here in portion of West Virginia and also portion of Ohio as well. Alright, we got a big, large real estate area of freeze warnings in effect for Pennsylvania all the way through Kentucky, back down into Alabama, Mississippi, all the way back to Texas, including Arkansas as well, and also back over to southern New Mexico, southeastern Arizona. Got a dense fog advisory there as well. Also, we have freeze watches also in effect for northern Louisiana, southeast Texas, and also we got some red flag warnings in effect for much of Louisiana, southern Louisiana, and southern Mississippi, excuse me, and also much of Alabama as well. Alright, we got some special weather statements up here in portion of Wisconsin. Also, we got wind advisories through areas of Iowa, Minnesota, South Dakota, North Dakota. Got some special weather statements up here as well into eastern areas of North Dakota, western Minnesota. Got a red flag warning there also in effect there for you guys in the area of South Dakota. Red flag warning has also been posted for you guys here along the Nevada, Arizona border, California area as well, Southern California. We got freeze warning, frost advisory, wind advisory, and also a dense fog advisory or air quality alert for Southern California. Wow, that's a lot to discuss there. Whoo-wee. Alright, we still got those coastal flood statements for much of Alaska. Well, I might as well say all of the Hawaiian chain out, excuse me. We still got a freezer spray advisory or warning up here in portions of northern Alaska. Also, we have special weather statements for western portions of Alaska, and also we got those small craft advisory around coastal areas as well. Alright, let's move on to the National Hurricane Center tropical weather page here. Okay, this system here is about petered out. We ain't gonna have to really worry about 96L, an area of low pressure with the associated disorganized showers is located about 100 miles east of northern Bahamas, or northwestern Bahamas, excuse me. Alright, this system is moving into an area of strong upper level winds and dry air, and the chances of becoming a short-lived tropical storm are decreasing. The low is expected to move slowly northwestward today and then turn to the northeast and northward then northeastward on Tuesday and Wednesday. So right now it only has about 10% chance of development over the next 48 hours and next 7 days. Alright, let's get to the one down here in the Caribbean Sea. I discussed this in today's video earlier, so you're welcome to check it out as well. Alright, southwestern Caribbean Sea. Trough of low pressure over the eastern Caribbean Sea is producing disorganized shower and thunderstorm. This system is expected to move westward during the next several days, and environmental conditions appear conducive for gradual development. A tropical depression could form late this week when the system reaches the central and southwestern Caribbean Sea. Formation chance through 48 hours is 20%. Formation chance through 7 days is 60%. Like I said, I think this will be our next system. We thought this was going to be vents, but I think this may have a shot at becoming vents more than this one here. That did, but it kept moving to the northwest, and the more that, like I said, drier air and stuff, that's what prohibit development, and also upper level winds kind of prohibit it as lighter amounts down toward the Virginia, West Virginia, also back over into portion of Illinois, through Colorado, Wyoming, also Idaho, and also western Montana. Maybe a little bit over here in Washington State as well, back in the southwest Canada. Maybe some heavy precipitation, a little bit right along the U.S.-Canadian border. May have some heavy precipitation there as well with snowfall totals. So I would not be surprised we keep these snowfall totals will continue to start coming further and further down into the U.S. So soon as I'm looking at a pretty good snow maybe over here in the southeastern United States, from Louisiana through the Carolinas, also back into Virginia. Maybe a good snowstorm coming up sometime, maybe in any time from December into February. So we may have a couple chances of some good snow down here in the southeast. So we got about 100. I think 133% chance of pretty much this area here from Port of Washington, D.C. all the way back to the west coast southbound. It pretty much has about 133% chance of above normal snowfall for portions of the south. Lighter amounts, including the southwest, south, and southeastern United States as well. So if anybody wants to hopefully get to see some snow this year again, hopefully we'll get a chance to see some as well. So I'm hoping anyway, because I'm a big snow lover. I hope we get a good snow down here as well. Just enough so I can make me some snow cream. I love snow cream. That would be wonderful. All right, well, everybody has a wonderful Monday evening. Everybody continue to stay safe and well. Take care. Also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got. Like these videos, share these videos, consider subscribing one more time, and we'll catch you back in the next video. So have a wonderful, wonderful Monday evening, folks. Take care.